Going the distance despite an inherited heart condition that doctors said was deadly.
Now, Gerald Shell has been living with someone else's heart now for 30 years, though doctors predicted he'd live maybe another 10 years after the transplant. He's making the most of the gift. Only on WLWT anchor Ashley Kirkland has his cycling hobby that we're going to talk about, and he's hoping it's going to inspire other people, Ash.
Hi, guys. Well, Gerald Shell received his new heart when he was a teenager after a short illness revealed he had cardiomyopathy, which he inherited from his parents. Well, now at 45, Gerald has long outlived expectations and is gearing up for his 4th Tour de CROWN race here in Cincinnati. Open road and wind blowing through his kit is part of how Gerald Shell likes to enjoy his life.
I think I got into cycling around the age of maybe 19, 20, somewhere around there.
But before he discovered his love of cycling, at just age 15, Gerald found himself fighting for his life.
One night I was going to bed and I felt like something was crushing my chest, and turns out it was my heart was pumping at about 13%.
A few months after he fell ill, Gerald was able to receive a new heart. Though he had a fresh start, on average, heart transplant patients live 10 to 14 years post-surgery, and it's recommended to take it easy with strenuous exercise. But Gerald likes to push the limits.
I am a little concerned at times about Gerald doing too much, but we watch him very carefully.
First time I did 100 miles, it was like tears in my eyes and stuff. Like, how did I do that? So.
For the 4th year in a row, Gerald is gearing up for a Great Parks Tour de CROWN. It's a race which showcases existing and future trails throughout the Cincinnati riding or walking network. From Kentucky to across the river through Cincinnati neighborhoods, Gerald trains 5 times a week for about an hour. He wants his story to encourage others who've had transplants to not fear living.
I definitely wouldn't say, push yourself over the limit, but you definitely don't need to be afraid.
Gerald's amazing steward of his gift of his heart, that this heart isn't simply just beating, it's taking him 100 miles at a time.
But sometimes Dr. Ignazi does have to warn his patient to slow it down.
He does tell me to pump the brakes when I ask things like, can I go skydiving?
Yeah, can't do that, Gerald. And I do want to pass along some good news. He did find out he did not pass down this hereditary condition to his own daughter. The Tour de CROWN is Saturday, August 29th, and starting and ending at 50 West Brewing Company. Proceeds support Tri-State Trails advocacy for a more connected regional trail and bikeway network. Ashley Kirkland, WLWT News 5.
Love those inspirational stories, but yeah, keep it on the ground, not in the sky. Gerald, thanks for sharing.